guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Haley here, and I have another Valentine's look for you. So last time I did a soft, pretty, girly pink Valentine's Day look, which I love, but today I decided to do the complete opposite and go for a more sultry look, if you will, I guess. So yeah, I did the full shebang. I did a smoky eye, lashes, bold lip, full coverage, all that jazz. Actually was almost going to return this lip color because I wasn't sure if I was feeling it. But today I was like, I'm going to try it out with this and see what I think. And I'm in love. I'm obsessed. It is Rebel by MAC. And it came in one of their little lip kit things. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you. I really like how the lip turned out. Please remember, again, this does not have to be considered a Valentine's Day look. You can wear this look for any occasion. If you don't have a Valentine, don't worry, I will be your Valentine. So with that being said, please don't forget to like and subscribe this video before you leave today. That's about it, so let's go ahead and jump right into the video.
Alright, so I'm going to start by priming my eyes with this Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. I believe it is in the lightest shade. I think it's called Light. And then I'm going to be going in with the white shade in the Tarteist palette, which is not the palette that I am going to be using today. I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette mostly, but I just really needed a white shade and that palette does not have one. So I just had this close to me and that's what I chose. For the transition, I am going to use a shade from this palette just because it's a little more cool. And I'm going to be using the two bottom shades, the more gray shade and then the more tan taupe-ish shade. I'm going to be taking the Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm going to be going in with this brown shade right here. And it's the one next to the one I pointed to. I don't know what's wrong with me. But it is like the neutral warmish brown. I'm taking that on a Morphe M441. I'm going to heavily buff this on the outer corner and in the crease. I'm being very heavy-handed with the product because I am doing a smoky eye and I need a nice base to lay down first. So this is going to kind of work as our transition, but also start giving us some depth as well. Now I'm going to be taking this dark brownish purple shade from the bottom row of the palette and I'm going to start wiggling this into the outer corner of my eye. And I'm really just going to focus on getting this down before I swipe my brush in any direction. I just want to make sure that this doesn't move around too much because it is dark and we don't want to put it too high up in the crease. So I'm starting low and then as there is less product on my brush, then I'm moving it upwards into the crease. So I'm going to go back into the Tarte palette and I'm going to take that magenta shade and I wanted this to have like a pink glow to it, if you know what I'm talking about. Like I wanted the outside parts to be pink. So I am taking that and just kind of dusting it along the crease and in the middle of my lid just to kind of give that effect of like the gradient ombre. And I promise you, just keep on blending because it's going to look messy. But if you just keep on blending, I promise it will turn out great. But now I'm taking that shimmer, that pink shimmer from the Tarte palette, and putting that directly in the middle of my lid. And then after that's blended in, I'm going to take the gold shade from the Tarte palette, and I'm going to put that on the inner part of my eyelid. So we kind of have that ombre effect that I was talking about. we're going to go over all the work that we just did with a brush with no product on it, just to make sure everything is nice and smooth and blended and that we don't have any harsh lines. And now I'm taking the Physicians Formula eyeliner. I'm not sure of the exact name, but it's like an eyeliner and a lash serum in one. I'm not going to do anything too crazy with the eyeliner today. I'm just going to give myself a nice thin line, no wing, nothing, because I am going to add lashes, so you wouldn't really be able to see the wing anyways. And then I am going to add that gold shade that we used on the inner corner of my eye, as well as the brow bone, to give us some highlight. Alright, off camera I threw on some lashes. Now we're going to move on to the face. I'm priming my skin with this Becca backlight priming filter as always. No surprise there. I just really like it for winter because it's so moisturizing. That's why it's one of my favorites and I use it so much. And for foundation, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 190. And it looks like I'm using a lot, and that is because I am. But I consider this foundation as a light coverage foundation, and I'm wanting it to be full. So I do have to use a little bit more in order to achieve that. But I'm just applying this with a Morphe foundation brush, and I will list the exact one in the description box. For concealer, I'm using the Nars Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. And I'm just putting this under eye, nose, anywhere that I feel like I need to conceal. And then I'm just going to blend it with my foundation brush. Then I'm going to take the MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC25 and just lightly dust this all over my face just to set all of the liquid products we just used. For bronzer, I'm going to be using MAC Give Me Sun, one of my all-time favorites. It's very warm. And I'm taking that on this IT Cosmetics angled blush brush, and that brush packs it on good. So I ended up having to take this brush by Morphe and kind of diffuse it a little bit. So a little bit goes a long way with that brush, folks. Lessons learned over here. For blush, I'm using this one by Tarte. It's in the shade Seduce, and it's just a very pink shade. It's like a mauve pink, and I'm applying that with this Morphe E4. And then for highlight, I'm going into the Carli Bybel palette, and I'm mixing the two biggest highlighting shades, the gold one and the more champagne-y pink color. I'm just applying that on my cheeks, my nose, Cupid's bow, all that jazz. I'm going to go ahead and do my lower lash line, so I'm taking this brown color on a little pencil brush, and I'm just going to run that underneath a little bit. And I think that's really all I'm going to do for the lash line. However, I am going to add something to my waterline. I'm just taking this charcoal black by CoverGirl and running that along my waterline. And for lips, I am using this lip kit that has the shades Rebel by MAC, and then a lip liner that I don't know off the top of my head, but I will list below for you. But yeah, these lip kits are a really good deal. They're only $27, and you get a full-size lipstick and a full-size lip liner, which I think would total to be like $37 if you were to buy them separately. So it's a really good deal to buy them in the kits when you can. This particular lipstick is not matte, it's more of a satin finish, which I wasn't too sure of at first, because sometimes I just don't like the look of a satin finish on me, but I really liked this one. I think it's because the color is like so vibrant, and it just gave me big Valentine's Day vibes, so I liked it. And I'm just going to set all of that with this Mario Badescu spray in the lavender scent, and we are all done.
Alright guys, that completes this tutorial. I hope you all have a very fun and safe Valentine's Day filled with lots of chocolates, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!